I need to start working out. I'm going to start from running. But what clothes do I wear? Where do I run? The gym or even outside? Or what shoes do I wear? These are very important essentials to know when running. Today we're going to learn how to pick the right running shoe. You ask yourself, well, do I run in my Converse? Do I run in my track shoes, my basketball shoes? Or can I run in my sportswear shoes? Or can I even run in my Jordans? It doesn't depend on what style you like, but how many miles you run a week and what fits you best. There are 4 categories in running. There are neutral ride, barefoot, and stability, and running. But we're not going running because it's just for marathon running days. The first one we will go over is a barefoot ride. Ask yourself, what is a barefoot ride? It is very light and can be worn without socks, and it's supposed to be like a comfortable and soft-like type feeling. Barefoot ride is for runners that run under 10 miles a week in a gym, probably about 3 to 4 times a week, about 30 minutes on a treadmill or so. First, we'll go over the free runs. As you can see in the first picture, that's a free run 3.0. It is the most flexible of all the free runs, and it also has the less cushion. And then there's also a 4.0 that is a little bit more cushiony, but it is not as flexible, and it has half a ton. As you see, as the 5.0 has the most cushion, but it's not as flexible as the 3.0 or the 4.0, and it has a full ton. But it doesn't give you that necessarily soft-like feeling like the 3.0 and the 4.0 does. There's also the Nike Hyperfeel that is a mix of the 5.0 and the 3.0. It gives you the complements as the 5.0, but as the flexibility of the 3.0. Next, we will go over the runners that are a little bit more advanced, as in the neutral ride runners. The neutral ride runners will run over 10 miles a week. Probably run probably every day, about an hour a day. The first shoe that we'll go over is the Nike Air Max. This is the most comfortable shoe Nike has to offer, but it is also the heaviest. It is not recommended to be ran in. It is recommended to, if you're going to walk around Disneyland about 8-9 hours a day. A lot of volleyball players run in that. Also, the next one, the middle one, is the Pegasus. It is the most store-bought Nike shoe that Nike Running has to offer. It has 30 to 31 generations, and it has a padding called the Cushman that gives you that very comfortable feeling, that nice and breezy feeling. And also the Flyknit Lunars are the second most comfortable shoe Nike has to offer, but also the lightest. It has a padding called the Lunarlon, and it's a gel-like padding right here. And also, all Nike running shoes have the Nike Plus. You buy the chip, you stick it in your left foot, and it tracks your miles, how many you run, and you have to download the app on your phone. Neutral rides will last longer than the barefoot because it's not as close to the ground as barefoot rides and has more stability and cushion. Now we've gone through the runners that run less than 10 miles a week and then one that run more than 10 miles a week. Now we're going to go to the runners that need stability when they run. The runners that will need stability is the ones who have injuries, such as ankle injuries, Achilles injuries, and hip injuries or knee injuries. The most stable shoe that Nike has is the Lunar Glide, which is stabilizes the back heel and the ankle and the heel. For employees to find what most stable shoe you have, they offer a gait analysis, which a gait analysis is when the employee makes you run on a treadmill and records it to see whether you pronate or supinate. See, pronate is if you run with a flat foot and when you run and your feet go inward. And then the regular feet for a normal runner. And then if you supinate, when you supinate, you have a high arch and when you run and your feet go outwards like that. And then they record you and then they tell if you're going to supinate or pronate, and then they get you in the shoe that fits you best to stop your pronation or your supination, or if you run to your hips hurt, and then there are specialized shoes for that when you're running. Now that we have gone over the 3 big categories of running, which is a neutral ride, stable ride, and a barefoot ride, now everyone has a little bit of a clue of what type of running shoe that that you would like to run in, it is best recommended to go to the store and try it on to see what is your best fit. And there are so many different brands other than Nike. There's like New Balance and all those type of things. And now you have to get up and run, be comfortable, fit, and look amazing while doing it.